We're doing console tier list. Yeah.
I feel like an old fucking man with this setting shit. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm actually fully able to see that shit. W up there, Xbox. Okay, my man
Yeah, Ethan's
Ted
on
Bundy
Discord on
doing
the
great work on
Xbox One.
Xbox.
Did you say Ted Bundy? Alright,
What the fuck is a play date? That shit sound like tea party type
where
fucking
the fuck do
little
you see
ass
that?
girl Wii Mini. Bro, I used to have a Wii for years. That shit was pretty lit.
People forgot that a Wii Mini even exists. That shit is forgotten about.
It's just basically like a Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
Lite,
it's kind of like a
but for
Nintendo Switch, where
Wii.
it's like just like a smaller Switch with like shittier stuff. Anyways, oh, I
Well,
see what you're
Nintendo
talking about.
Switch Lite was dog shit.
All right.
And
Anyways,
Nintendo
we
Switch was
got
good.
Pong. Okay, are we gonna do this where like, depending on how historical it is, we have to like kind of bump it up a tier? Because it is kind of classic, but like it's Pong. You
Just
feel
all
me?
around.
Like, all right.
Like
I don't
second,
want to
like
put it.
PlayStation 1 isn't as good as like a PlayStation 5, but I feel like
That's not
for
true.
what it's
But like,
cost, PlayStation 5 is easily better. But for what
to be
what
fair, PS5
PlayStation
doesn't have any games. At least PS1 has like a bunch of games on there, like classic games, like literal like top 10 games, like Metal Gear Solid and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, PS5 is the lamest shit right now. They need to have some games on there. Anyways, moving on. But
they got God of War.
the thing is, Atari Pong wasn't even the first video game. In fact,
Wait, what is these colors? Oh, different like
yeah, different companies like,
is
or no,
Atari
maybe it's different
is it
generations actually. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's different
Atari is its
generations.
own thing or is it Nintendo? What is it?
Atari is a company, but
Okay.
ah, fuck. This is a bad way to start a
I've
video.
never had any
Can I
Atari
add?
shit. Why did it fucking get rid of the screen?
Can I add shit to this?
Want to take full advantage with Discord with better performance and game overlay and more? Get the desktop app? No.
I really want to add one more to this, but whatever. Because originally there was a cathode ray tube amusement device, which was a 1940s missile command game. That was the first ever like electronic game. But Atari Pong was the first like popular game. Maybe not even the first popular game, but it was the first game that put video games into the eyes of the public, sort of. So honestly, I guess for that it's kind of historical. If it weren't for the fact that it's historical, it would obviously be F tier. Compared to today's standards, it's just not. It's Pong. It's not much to it, but
Is that all it does is just Pong?
it's just, yeah, it's just Pong.
Bro, that's F tier.
I'm gonna put it
I
in
know
D
it's
tier.
historical.
I'm gonna
Right,
put
I
it
know
in
that's
D tier.
historical, but there's literally nothing else to it.
Yeah, but listen, it's
There's not a
literally,
single
if
thing
it,
other
okay,
to
but
it.
if it weren't for
It's bottom
Pong,
tier and everything.
but
And
no,
Pong's alright. Yeah, D
no, no,
tier,
no, no, no,
fine.
no.
Pong's not the worst.
I mean, Pong isn't even that bad of a game. It's kind of fun
Yeah,
if you're
that's what I'm
like from the
saying. At least
70s,
it's
but
Pong.
like, honestly, oh yeah, it is the generations one, two, three. Okay, anyways, um, but the thing is, if it weren't for Pong, I don't think video games would nearly be what it is today. Obviously, because this is kind of what put video
I mean, you
games
can't
like.
rank it just like purely off of that, but I do understand. And I would put it F tier
Yeah,
if
I'm
it
not
wasn't
putting
for
it
like
purely off of that. I'm
If
putting it in D
Pong
tier.
wasn't like, but Pong's not that bad, so it's like yeah,
Yeah, I'm
sure.
not gonna say Pong is like, well, it's historical, so S tier. It's like still like shit compared to today's standards, but like, it's, if it weren't for Pong,
It's a cool code.
It kind of revolutionized, or well, started games. So I guess
We got to do a rapper
we
tier
can't just
list
put it
after.
in
No, it's
F. You
fine.
feel me? Um,
That actually be kind of fire
Coleco,
rapper tier list.
Telstar, Colortron. I'm actually curious what this is because I know what Coleco is. I've never
I'm gonna
heard
fuck
of
it down in some macaroni right now.
Colortron. What is this? Telstar, Colortron. What is this shit?
I'm touching all over my Pola right now, and my fuck, what's the other word? Belicolas, some shit like that. I'm touching all over them
What
right
is
now.
this?
Shit, I'm even touching my piqueros,
Okay, so this is like shitty Atari
grabbing all over my
2600.
piqueros. You feel me?
No one knows what Coleco is, or well, they know what Coleco
That
is.
still
No one
sounds
knows
like
what.
some like shit you would get from Costco. I think we're good on that one.
No
Just
one
put it
knows
in F
what the
tier.
Telstar Colortron is. It's just shitty Atari
Look,
2600.
looks like a piano or something.
The
Like a soundboard.
Magnavox Odyssey. That's
Mario Odyssey is pretty good.
No, the Magnavox Odyssey. Um,
Just put that in F. Well, I don't even know
uh,
what that is, by the way.
I know what it is. It's just like shitty Atari 2600, so I don't think it really deserves above F. Atari 2600 is going in D tier.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the Atari 2600 is? It's like a historical game console. It had like some of the like OG games on it. You feel me?
No, why
Like
can't it be in C
Pitfall.
tier?
You know, Activision. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, you know Activision. The first ever Activision games were on the Atari 2600 back in the 70s, like when the company first started. It had like Pitfall and shit like that. But the games are
So how
really
is that in the
shit,
same thing as Pong?
right? The
Like
games are
worse than Pong?
fucking. The games are no, well, no, it's definitely not worse than Pong. So at least has like a decent game collection that you can play. But the thing is, all the games are kind of shit, and also the Atari has Pong on it, the 2600.
Should we move that over
But
like the Pong? Are we doing like that or no?
I'll put it in C tier, honestly. I think it's more
You know what I
revolutionary than
mean though, right?
Pong, and a
If
lot
things
of
are in the same tier, like move them like
actually, yeah, I know what
I
you
don't
mean.
know for
Yeah, I'm gonna still put it in D tier. Listen,
I
I'm
guess we
not.
could do it like that.
People are. I say people. No one watches these, but like, if people were to watch this, they would probably get like, "No, you have to put it higher. It's revolutionary consoles." Listen, I'm not doing that shit, man.
Just like an
It's a shit
army of
console,
Ryans is
man.
watching your video.
Oh, shut up. But like, the
That's some shit only
5200,
you'd care about.
5200.
I can't believe he put the
Well,
Atari
don't
on.
you? Didn't you see the Watch Mojo tier list? This map might not be as good as the others, but it was revolutionary. So that's why this is in the. I'm not the only one who does that shit, alright? And at least I'm not
Well,
actually
Watch
doing it.
Mojo is a bunch of fucking retards, so maybe you
Chill,
shouldn't
chill,
compare
chill,
yourself to
chill,
them.
chill.
It's
Atari
medical, scientific, you know, term using it.
5200. I know what the Atari 5200 is, but I'm gonna just. What are the games on here? I'm gonna just see real quick.
2052. I'm about to get canceled. I'm about to get put in prison for that one.
Oh, I
Just that.
remember. Okay, Atari 5200 is just like the Atari 2600, but like better graphics. But even then, I'm still gonna put
See,
it slightly lower than Atari 2600, because it no one
damn, for real?
remembers no one remembers 5200. Only like real nerds like me. And also, the game selection I think was a lot less than the 2600, even though some of them had slightly better graphics. I don't know. Uh, the ColecoVision. From what I remember of the ColecoVision, it was kind of like the Intellivision from Mattel, but from Coleco. They're both shit. They had some classic games on there like Tank
In
Command and shit or
television?
whatever. Yeah, that's a Mattel console back when they made consoles. I'm putting this in F. I'm not even gonna lie. It goes above these first generations, but it's definitely not going in D tier. It's going in F tier. I don't know. It like I said, I'm not basing this like purely off of how historical they are. They also have to have like they also have to be fun to play nowadays. And yeah, these games still have some like arcade levels of replayability where it's like, oh, it's kind of fun, just like
Basically, could your dad play it? Would your dad be down to play it?
no.
Exactly. So hell no.
Yeah.
And your dad probably has played
Fairchild,
that back in the day.
Channel F. He did play the Pong console, like the original Pong console. What the fuck is Fairchild?
Fairchild. Fairchild.
I'm curious what this is. 'Cause I've never heard of some of these. Channel F. Channel Fun. That's fucking lame.
Yeah, you can put that one in F. It just looks like an F.
No, not eBay. Fuck off. Let me see here.
This one looks absolutely dog shit.
Oh yeah, that looks terrible. F tier. Anyways, I'm not gonna.
I would not want a
I
video game console to look like that. My fucking.
Usually I'll do the tier list in full screen because it looks better on the video, but I'm gonna just start doing it in the actual browser, so it's just easier to search shit up if I don't know it. Honestly, I'm gonna remove this tier because most of these I know anyways, and honestly, what the fuck did I do? Motherfucker, that's not what I deleted. All right, fuck you. Oopsie. God damn it, fuck's sake. F. And then my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. There, okay. Fuck's sake. Well, let me add those back real quick. There we go.
Wait, did you just get rid of the I don't know? What happened? I was looking away.
Yeah, I was just getting rid of. I don't know. So honestly, most states I know anyways, and if I don't know them, like the few that I don't know, I'll just search up. It's not that big of a deal. All right.
Might have to.
Vectrex.
That looks like I have.
It looks interesting looking. What the fuck is this? It's
Yeah, it
like a
looks
fucking
horrible.
old ass motherfucker. Well, it is.
Ugh. Looks a little bit cooler, but that doesn't. It looks like an
It
ice
looks
cube machine.
cool, but it's like
It looks a little
doesn't
bit
look
cooler.
fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of the main concern here.
It's literally just a PC.
So I guess what it is basically vector graphics, which is like laser graphics instead of like pixels.
Whoa! Look how tiny it is. Look at it compared to that dude's hand. It's that tiny? I thought it was big.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice.
What the fuck? I thought they were like PC size.
Yeah, so it uses vector instead of pixels. Pixels, it's like, like Atari 2600. Here, I'm gonna just, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna just pull it up real quick so you guys.
They're tiny?
Versus vector. Yeah, vector is basically, it uses like laser graphics to like, so it looks sharper, and raster or like pixel graphics are like, it uses resolution, which means it's pixel. Anyways, now you know the difference. Who cares? Um, I'll put it in D tier because the games doesn't look like it has many games. At least it looks cool compared to
Bro, they
these.
bamboozle us. That shit. Alright, that's
Mattel
not
and
nice.
Television, this can go in D, honestly.
Isn't that shit absolutely dog shit?
It's just
Or
like
is
the
it good?
ColecoVision, sort of. Same, like, similar controllers and everything, but it's just like, it had better games, basically. Same graphics, just like kind of better games, sort of just more memorable.
Man, I'm
So I'll
glad
put that in
white was
D.
a thing, so I actually have the knowledge of some fucking video game consoles.
Game and Watch. Okay, you definitely know what a Game and Watch is. This was
Yeah,
the
I've heard it. I
first
don't know if
Nintendo
I ever used
console.
them. I
Um,
go in like C probably. What type of shit does it have? Because I feel like it's very revolutionary. It looks pretty
well,
good
it's
with
not a
design.
single console. The Game and Watch was different handhelds that they would make. So each game was a different Game and Watch that you would buy. So let me give you.
Okay. So only one game per console.
Yeah, basically. So it's like the
That kind of sounds
Mario
whack.
Bomb Game and Watch, the whatever Game and Watch, shit like that.
So it's basically like little tiny DSs, but with one game.
Yeah, with only one game, and the games looked like this. And most of them would just be juggling or like catching things. It's like super archaic arcade games, like super very
But you
basic
could play Mario.
concepts. No, that's a revision. That's not the original Game and Watch. That's like the new one that
Damn,
came out. That's
it's just that
this
old.
one. Yeah, it's from 1980. In fact, this is
And yeah, that's
more
honestly a D
recent than.
tier. Bad Mario and it would be a C, but yeah,
But
that's
it's honestly, I can't tell if it's one step above or one step. I'll put it above Atari because honestly, even though each one had a different game, and it was kind of like it was less cost efficient and like there was less games. Even then, the games were actually more like fun compared to just like I ain't gonna lie, there are only a few decent Atari games. So most of them were kind of lame. I don't like to. The 7800. Um,
Great Shadow Legends.
I know this console. I just
Wait,
forgot
Ryan,
what
can you
games are on
search
it.
up something for me?
No, what?
Alright, just next time you go to a search bar, I'm gonna wait till this.
Oh,
Wait, is
okay.
this like real time, by the way? For
Yeah,
Discord? It's like, oh,
I think
so
so. It
move your
should
shit
be.
to the left. Yeah, that's really fast. Okay, yeah, that's definitely real time. Just like shake it
That's real
up and
time.
down. Damn, what the fuck?
So this isn't bad actually. So the 7800 was kind of like a
I
competitor
was
to
watching
the
it this. My
NES.
stupid ass was watching this automatically, like it was delayed this whole time.
So this is actually going to go in C tier. And we have the Commodore 64. This is going in C tier. I'm definitely not going to put it in B tier, especially compared to consoles coming up. There's no way
Stop
I'm going
giving
to
me
put that in
pop-ups.
D tier. I almost want one more like tier
I don't want
because of how
Discord.
many
I
like
don't want Nitro.
because of how many
That shit.
generations of consoles there are. I don't know. It's just like hard to fit them in 6 tiers. I almost went 7. Hold on. Should
I
I?
literally just got like 5 different Discord pop-ups on Discord. That's horrible. They're like, try out Nitro. Did you know you can text chat? Did you know you can put that? Like, damn, shut up, man. So annoying. No. You should put it as step on it, so it can be like sexual. You always gotta add a little bit of sexual for the main character. Oh, I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then I know.
He's here to take you
I
back
thought you
to
were
the
saying
past.
adventure first. I mean, an event.
To play the
Avenger.
shitty games that suck ass. Alright, let me. I actually kind of feel bad putting Game and Watch in F tier. Because it is like a good console. But I don't know, I just feel like we need one more layer.
Maybe put. I didn't even see the Atari in the combat. Are those good? You should put "will make you shit your pants."
Okay, there we go. Fucking ignore. Ignore, I don't care. Shut up. Fine, I'll say kind of shit. Ooh, big change. Alright.
Oh, shit.
What am I doing, man? Let me get back to tier list. Alright, NES. Oh, wait, let me. Alright, NES, that's going in C tier, at least.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah, how are you not going to put that in C tier? I almost want to put
honestly.
it.
Honestly, yeah.
For the revolutionary factor.
You know how good this is compared to all the other ones?
Yeah, these were all like kind of groundbreakers. These broke the ice. These kind of started video games.
NES you could play nowadays.
But this kind of like
has to be B tier.
This is something that like actually got people
revolutionary. The controllers are cool. The controllers are still used.
But I don't know if I want to put it in B tier because like, is it better than an Xbox, a PS5, a 3DS?
Xbox isn't going to be in B tier. Xbox
a gaming computer, like.
And I would say
I'll put it in B tier. But I'm not gonna promise that it's gonna be high B tier. It's probably gonna be low B tier. Xbox doesn't have like the Sega Master System. It's kind of like the NES, but I'd say it's one tier below. It's not really on the same level. It's more of a computer type system. That's kind of what it was known for. Or no, that was the PC.
Or where's the SNES? Anyways, isn't the SNES way better than NES, or is it
that was in the 90s? That was a different, not really different gen, but.
Well, if that's way better, maybe we should move the NES a little bit down.
Yeah, that's why I said, because there's only so many tiers, and I don't want NES to be on the same level as SNES. That's just not true at all.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want it in C
just because
tier. It's definitely
SNES
above Commodore
SNES in there.
And Atari. Atari Lynx. What is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is like pre-Game Boy, pre-everything, isn't it?
Looks quite ugly.
Honestly, the graphics for the time don't look bad, but knowing Atari and knowing that it's handheld, the controls were probably terrible and it had a blurry, shitty screen.
I'd put kind of shit probably. And actually probably D. Because that Surfer dude looked pretty handsome.
I don't know why they put two renditions of the same console or the same fucking thing. Who cares? Turbo Graphics 16. That's
Hudson Soft.
That's going in the bottom of the D tier because that's not great. And this is the same thing. Game Boy Pocket, kind of shit. No, D tier. Game Boy. I'd say honestly it's in D tier, but it's the top of D tier.
Top of D tier because it's very.
Now SNES. That's definitely.
Then again, it had Mario and all that. Maybe it would be like I don't
know.
No,
it didn't have Mario, but it had like shitty.
Was it like a more band? Oh yeah, Game Boy Color is probably the one Mario, right? Shit.
Game Boy had Mario Land, which was like a knockoff of Mario, like a spin-off game of Mario that wasn't as good. But the Philips CDI, that's definitely bottom.
SNES Gen Z.
SNES Gen 2. It's just a SNES basically, same thing. It's just the second generation of the SNES. Philips CDI is definitely
Gen 2. I thought this
bottom. If you've ever seen, well, actually, no, I'm putting it in kind of shit. I would put it at the bottom because it's like known as one of the worst consoles of all time, but honestly, it's also known as being kind of funny because of how terrible like the voice acting and graphics were. So I kind of just want to put it one tier above. The 32X. Oh, that's basically that's kind of like the Genesis system.
I just want to. the fuck out of all these damn Sega fucking consoles in the way, man. They look like the same thing over and over again for like 7 in a row.
Yeah, I think it's just an add-on to the Genesis or the Sega CD.
This looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it's an add-on to the Genesis. So I guess I'll put it in C tier. And then Sega CD, that's going in B tier, below the SNES. The Sega CD is basically... What is the Sega CD? I forgot if it is the Genesis or if it's like a predecessor to the Genesis. What is it? Let me see.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty solid.
It's sort of like the Genesis, basically. Sega Game Gear. I know what this is. It's just, let me see the games on here real quick. Let me get a refresher. Yeah, so it's like, whoa, that's tiny. Let me see. Well, that's
Damn.
the micro. That's the micro version. That's not the actual version. Yeah, so it's like, it's just like a handheld version of the Genesis, I guess. See, I'd put that. I don't know if I'd put it B. I'd put it C. Genesis is going definitely B. We'll just put all that up there. These are just the same things, basically. Neo Geo CD. I honestly kind of want to put that in a low tier. It's not great. It's kind of dog shit, to be honest. From what I remember, maybe it was okay. I think it's just a lack of games. It's just like a shitty version of the PS1, basically.
Damn, I'm thinking... I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already have like probably the top 3 favorite console of all time.
I'll put this down here.
Ah, my elbow!
Neo Geo.
I'm not even gonna say anything once we get to this one type of console that I'm thinking of. We're just gonna see how it goes.
What is this?
What about the Soldier Boy? Do they have the Soldier Boy on here?
I don't know, actually. Honestly, I'll put this
I want to
here.
get that console one day.
The Jaguar CD.
I wonder if they have VR on here.
That's going in D tier. I don't
I'm
think
still
they do,
pissed about
actually.
the VR. Fuck. Maybe it's good. I don't need to be reminded of that. It's like a fucking nightmare.
Jaguar. I thought I just... Oh, I guess same thing. I think Jaguar is just a lack of game selection.
I'm just now thinking like the Soldier Boy console, whatever the fuck it's called. It's just like once you like boot it up, it's just like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty as it's turning on. Yeah.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah, he just has like 5 apps, and Rick and Morty's is one of them.
Game Boy Color's going up here. Nintendo 64. That's our first A tier, easily.
Yeah,
like Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. Literally like top 10 games type shit. I don't know if I put it S tier. Some people would, but I don't know. I feel like there's still better consoles nowadays. Like, I feel like S tier is only reserved for things like the
like
gaming PC and like PlayStation 4.
Yeah, because there's no way you can say a Nintendo 64 is as good as PC. When first off, you can play all those on PC.
That's what I'm saying.
You just do everything.
The Virtual Boy is
very good. And PC is super revolutionary too.
Yeah.
PC is kind of unfair though. You're just kind of like every single type of PC. That's kind of unfair.
Virtual Boy is kind of shit. I don't know if I should put it bottom or like kind of shit. You know about the Virtual Boy?
I heard of it, but I kind of forgot.
It was like I forgot if it was, I think it was the late 80s, early 90s. Nintendo tried to do this, like, they like tried to do VR for the first time, like a long time ago, where it was basically this thing, you mounted it on a table, and then you bent over and put your eyes up to it, so it was like you're looking into goggles. It like made people sick from how bad the graphics were. Yeah, let's just put it down there. Sega Nomad. Fuck, I feel like I'm not nerdy enough for this tier list, man. I should know these. Hold on. Let me see what this is. This just looks like a miniature version of the Genesis again.
Yeah.
Put it down here. Sega Saturn. That's going top of B tier.
I don't even know what that is.
No, it's not above an NES. It's like the Sega's version of a PS1, basically. Neo Geo Pocket Color. We'll put these both here. PlayStation, that's above.
Is that PlayStation 1?
Yeah. PlayStation 1 is above N64, in my opinion. Also, this isn't PlayStation Gen 2. This is the PlayStation Mini. I just want to point that out. Yeah, motherfucker, whoever made this list. Alright, anyways. GD, not GDO, 3DO. This is also just kind of a knockoff of the PS1, just an attempt at the PS1 type console, like the 30 to 64-bit. Put it C. It doesn't have many games on it. Game.com? The fuck is this?
That
Hold on.
sounds like some like a website you just look up.
Yeah, it's
Like
just a website.
scammer.
What the fuck is this? Why is it called the game.com? Oh, that looks terrible.
Yeah, they can go in.
It's made by Tiger. Tiger
Oh,
is known
shit.
for making terrible video game handhelds. I'm putting that bottom. This is S tier. Is it S tier or is it top
I
of
had
A
an
tier?
original Xbox. So I would put it in A because I had a red circle of death. They're very common, right? Especially like the earlier Xbox to get more chance of red
It's
circle
the
of death.
360, I think. The original Xbox didn't have red circle of death. That was
Yeah,
the 360.
mine red circle.
No. The original
Right, I had
Xbox.
the original Xbox.
No, but the original Xbox, it could malfunction and die, but it doesn't red circle per se. It dies for a different reason. The red circle was a purely 360 thing, which was some
Well, I know
hardware
it
reason.
died very early, and I
Well, the thing
maybe
with
it
the
didn't red
original
circle, but I know it
Xbox
died.
is it had this
But it's
clock.
not red
It had this
circle, though.
internal clock inside of it, and it was made of this like certain like type of battery material, or like basically it corrodes over time and it melts into your console and like destroys it. Over, it's like a ticking time bomb that was built into the console
Yeah, I
on
don't think
accident.
that can be S tier at all.
It's still a W console. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. PlayStation. I know I shouldn't add nostalgia into this, but PS1 games are just. I have way more memory of PS1 games than Xbox games.
I
Xbox
think the
games had
Xbox
some.
looks cooler. It's more bulky, but yeah, I think it's for the fact that the shit can just die on you very
Oh
early.
yeah. Also, Xbox. It had some like really good games, but at the same time, none of those games except for Halo were really exclusive per se, except for like maybe a few. And also, it was just like I don't know. I feel like the PS1 had more like revolutionary games, like I said, Metal Gear Solid, for example, and just shit like that. It's just I don't know. Game Boy Advance. Put that B tier. I'll put that over here. I wouldn't put it. Actually, I put it above Genesis. Actually, to be honest with you, Game Boy Advance was more advanced than
I'm just
Genesis.
staring at this one. Wait, there was
Game
never.
Boy
Wait, it
Micro.
went Xbox to the Xbox 360. There was never any Xbox 2.
No, there's no Xbox 2. What?
Man, what a
Damn, you didn't know.
weird transition. Yeah, I knew that. I was just like, there's nothing else. It's just straight Xbox.
Yeah,
It's just
Xbox 360 and Xbox.
360. Bro, that
And then after Xbox
improvement is
360 was
insane.
just Xbox One. Well, the
So,
reason is play Xbox came out like the original Xbox came out after PlayStation. PlayStation came out in 1994 and the Xbox came out at the same time as the PS2. So there was no PS1 kind of like cuz Xbox and
and now
PlayStation
they're
are kind
both
of
in sync.
competitors. Yeah, now they're in sync, but originally it was just PlayStation and then when the PlayStation 2
Man,
came
they
out,
really like
that's when the original Xbox came out, and then
they
PS3
release
and
each
Xbox
other at the
360.
same time. They come out at the same time nowadays.
Sometimes they come out like a year. Well, yeah, nowadays basically. The GameCube. Ooh. Is this an S tier or is this high? This is a high A tier for me. I'm not gonna lie. There's not enough like it's not
Yeah.
in the same tier as a PC or anything. I'm sorry. GBA SP.
I think there's only a few consoles on here that will go into S tier.
Yeah, very few. Game Boy
Version
Advance, SP.
SMP and I don't even know what
Honestly,
this.
I'll put this above this. Nokia Engage. That's yeah. We're just gonna forget that this console exists. Hopefully, the Dreamcast was
I just think of the fucking Nokia ringtone.
this Dreamcast was kind of Sega's version of the GameCube, sort of. It came out around the same time. It was kind of like the competitor to the Xbox and the GameCube. I wouldn't put it.
Version.
Honestly,
I would
I
say
love
like
the Dreamcast, but it's not above. It's not nearly above. In fact, honestly, I'd probably put N64 above Dreamcast just for the games on here compared to this. It's just Dreamcast. It was like technologically better than into N64, but I don't know. It's just the game selection didn't have as many like amazing games. PS2 is my first S tier.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I
PS2
think
is
PS2
an
is a top
amazing
3 console
console.
of all time.
Yeah, that's one of the
I
best
was I was
consoles of all
gonna.
time.
That's what I was waiting on.
And no nostalgia or
PS2
anything.
is fucking amazing.
PS2 is a like, oh, I've never had a
It's
like
so
physical
fucking
PS2.
amazing.
One day if I have the money,
I
I'm
used to
gonna get
live
one.
like that's what white like I man, oh my god, they had like Mortal Kombat, Deception, they have Armageddon. They had so many damn good games on that shit. It is
360.
very good, very strong console. Just
We're
easy
into the
S tier.
360.
360 I think is also S tier to be honest.
I don't know. It was my second ever console, but I
I
don't know if
think
it's
it's
as
S
good as the
tier.
PS2.
I
PS2
think
was
it is.
such an amazing console.
Yeah, but so is
Uh,
360. I think 360 is like I think they're both fucking peak to be honest.
I'll put it here, but it's definitely not above the PS2, in my opinion. I'll put it S tier. DS Lite. Honestly, nostalgia. I'm putting it.
Damn.
I mean,
You put it top
technically
of A
they
tier.
had better like when it came to like the technology, it had better games than some of these a lot of these consoles in A
I'd say
tier.
probably over the Sega and that's it.
We'll put it B tier. DSi XL probably same thing. DSi probably same thing. The DS, I'll put that bottom of A tier. The Wii Mini, no one remembers that. The Wii, I'll put that.
That can be top of B tier, honestly. Dude, Wii was so
Yeah,
cool, and it had like the
I like
movements.
Wii.
Like that was such a rare thing where like you
Yeah,
can
the
move it with the thing.
motion tracker. Fun fact about the
Yeah,
motion traction thing: the cameras they spotted infrared, or the remote spotted infrared. It didn't spot like it didn't use a camera. So if you want, you can actually just set up two candles on either side of your TV, and it'll still work perfectly. But it's a random fact. Anyways, yeah, I remember my school latchkey had this Wii, and
yeah,
we would
man.
play
Wii's are
Just
so
Dance and
fucking
Mario
the
Galaxy on
Wii.
it all the time. PS3. This is top of A tier for me.
I think dude, PS3 was. I think PS3 is S tier. I think PS3 is better than PS2.
I don't. This
I
was
think
my
it's better
first
than.
console. I grew up with PlayStation 3, but
Damn, I don't know if it's better than 360 though. Dude, everything about PS3 is just so fucking like.
we'll put it top. Honestly, fuck it. We have more along the way that'll go above these, anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it is
The
top of
PSP
that.
Go.
Honestly, it's such a fucking good console.
All right, PSP Go. So there were a couple different renditions of the PSP. There's the PSP 1000, 2000, 3000. Then there's PSP Go. Then there's PS Vita. I don't know why they put PSP Go first before PSP. But anyways,
And we're almost already done.
we'll put this. I think we'll put this.
So you're gonna share this to Twitter, Ryan?
Here. Fuck it.
Hold up, maybe back.
And
You can
then
continue right
PSP
now,
is
okay.
above PSP Go. Honestly, I'll wait for Ethan to come back.
I've returned.
I don't know.
Yeah, that. God damn, that thing is tiny, man.
What is this? Is this like a shitty iPhone? What is that? Why does it have NVIDIA on it? What the? This is odd. I'm just confused about this. I'm just gonna put this here. I don't know what to do
Yeah.
with this. I don't know. Stadia. There.
Is that like the fucking video game service?
That's like
Stadia?
that fucking ad that was going around last
Yeah.
year. That's like
I heard that shit
Google
was absolutely
Stadia,
shit.
where you can play any game for free. Yeah, that's not true, obviously. And I heard that it was dog shit too. Xbox One S.
I think that's top of A tier. Actually, this is the S. I feel like that's bottom A tier. Actually, well, I feel like
It is the
S is
Xbox
top of A
One.
tier.
It is
Yeah,
the
but I feel
console
like
you're using.
actually, yeah, it is. It is. The S tier, I think, is just less storage. Actually, so yeah, I can go in S. I think that's all the S tier is literally just less storage. So basically, no difference.
Alright, Xbox One, whatever.
Yeah, I feel
2DS,
like that's right.
whatever. I don't care about these ones, to be honest. 3DX on the other, or 3DS, um, I'd say that's top of here. 3DS was such a big console for me growing up. It had like some
Yeah,
fire games
same.
on there. New 3DS is just the same as a 3DS, just like a couple more games. Alright, Switch Lite. Bottom of A tier,
I
in my
can.
opinion. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, maybe
Mm,
Switch is above Xbox One, or in the original Xbox for me, anyways. I don't know,
I feel
Switch
like
is just
Switch
like,
is
there aren't
top
enough,
of
like,
A
amazing games on
tier,
there.
and Light is like, well, it has a lot of really fucking good games, but it's like,
Yeah, but
and you can play all the other shits on it. But I
for a
feel like
price,
yeah, I
not
feel like
all of
that's
them.
fair because Switch Lite is probably like Switch Lite is such a down. You can't dock it. It's way smaller, way less storage, way less games. Like Switch Lite is such a fucking downgrade. Yeah, I feel like A is fair.
The Wii
Like you can
U,
play it on your TV. I feel like Switch is probably like one of the best, probably the best Nintendo console.
the Wii U was very hated when it came out. I'm honestly gonna put this at the bottom of B tier. So it's not nearly as good as the Wii, and it's basically it's like a handheld version of the Wii, but it doesn't have the motion traction thing. It's just, I don't know. A lot of the game selection was good. Ooh yeah, nope. All right, Neo Geo X. I don't know about this. I'll just put this here because I really don't know what this is. It could be amazing, but who knows? Now PS4 I think is definitely above the Xbox One. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
only thing bad about it is the like party shit, or like you can get banned for just like you're base. It's like 1984 type shit. It's like terrible from what I've heard. But
Is it even still a thing? There's still a thing on it?
PlayStation
And
TV,
I'm
what the
pretty sure
fuck
that's
is this?
only
I'm
if you
just putting
report
this
it.
here.
So if you're just chilling with, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, PlayStation
PlayStation
TV. I don't
TV,
know what that is. What is this actually? Never heard of
probably complete
PlayStation
shit.
TV. Yeah, I'm assuming it is. I've never heard of it. Oh, it's Asian. Okay. I
Definitely
guess
shit
it's
then.
just a cable box. What is this?
Oh, it's like an AC adapter, I think. So where you get this for the PlayStation, you're able to play it on TV. So it's not even its own console, or maybe it is.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
I think what it is, it might just be an adapter so you can plug.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
what
I
it is?
think it is.
No,
But
what
if
is
that's
this, man? I'm not
alone,
gonna.
then that's useless. Yeah,
I'm just putting it at bottom.
alone
I don't
is
care what that
literally
is. It's not
useless.
even like a console, to be honest.
PS Vita. Oh, this has to be like a.
This is going above
It's probably a
PSP.
bottom of A tier. Dude, you know how good the PS Vita was? That
Yeah,
shit was
but
like to be fair, it was like a lower Switch.
it wasn't as
I
good
mean,
as the DS, in my
and the
opinion.
light is like they had some iconic ass games on it though. It had really good games. It was like
So
pretty. It
did
was
the
pretty
DS,
good
though.
quality. Yeah, but I feel like it was bigger screen, more smooth, more FPS, and I feel like it was better. Yeah, I feel like
Put
B or
it
A.
there.
Is it both the light
Evercade
though? And
handheld.
fuck it, fuck the light anyways. I don't even fucking care about the light. And light, Nintendo Switch Lite is useless. Considering you just get a Nintendo Switch, it's useless. I don't know why it was even ever a thing. Unless you're rich, you're just like, oh, I'm going on a field trip. I
So
can't really
Evercade
hook it up
Lite
anyways.
is basically just like, oh yeah, it's just one of these. Okay, it's like a bootleg console. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, that can just, yeah,
Uh,
fuck those shits.
Series S. We'll put this S
What is
tier, I
this?
guess.
Oh, the Xbox 5.
4.
Yeah, that can.
Is it better?
Wait,
I don't have one, so I don't know.
I feel like it's probably
I'll
best.
put it up
Yeah,
here.
I feel like like there's really just like no comparing them,
This is cool.
nostalgic and anything. It's just like these consoles are meant to be an upgrade from the previous ones.
I'll put this here, honestly. It's just one game. It's just Mario on a Game and Watch, basically. That's it. Which you can just
I've
play
heard
on
good
the
things
DS.
about the Series X S though.
Yeah, it's better
Wait,
than
is it X
PlayStation
or
5 from what
S?
I heard.
Oh, it
Wait,
is
Switch
X. Okay.
OLED, isn't that just better version of Switch, basically, with like better color range? I think so. Anyways, we'll just put that there. Panic Playdate. What is this?
Probably the worst console in the entire list so far. It's so tiny.
I'm so confused about this.
That thing is not just pocket size. It's fucking. It's the little like shirt pocket on the where you put your chest pocket. That's
So is
that
this just
size.
like to feel nostalgic about the Game Boy? Is this what this is?
Oh, it's new. Yeah, I forgot it's new
Yeah.
now. So it actually probably isn't even that bad. Probably like a yeah.
PS5. Um, that's going there. The thing with the PS5, it doesn't have enough games that's actually like for the PS5. I don't know. They just
We
need
know
better
what
game
gaming computer
selection.
is.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Oh, Valve
That's
Steam Deck.
unfair.
There you go. See that?
Shield Portable. Let's see. What's this?
Yeah, I don't know what Nevada is. I don't know what this whole company
Nvidia.
is. Yeah, Nevada.
It's like a gaming card thing. GPU.
Considering I see a crying emoji on it, I must have missed not that good. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, is it just like a controller thing to where you put your phone into it? I think that's what
No,
it
it's
is.
its
Where you
own
put your...
thing.
Oh.
Uh,
Uh.
$300 is too expensive. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, $300? Yeah, I've never even heard of this shit. It's probably like a yeah.
There. Shield TV. I don't know.
Are we
what
counting
this
into
is.
prices
I don't
this
care.
whole
I don't
time?
know what this is. I don't give a fuck. Oh well, if we counted prices, then PS5 wouldn't be at the top. It's not worth that much money for the little game selection it has. Let's see. On Live Cloud.
We should do a zombies map after this.
Zombies and map tier list.
Yeah. And then we're gonna get into a heated discussion about one of the maps and just like start fighting. And then we're gonna go into like a Looney
I don't know
Tune
what this
circle
is. It's
fighting.
just whatever. I'll put it there. Valve
Yeah.
Steam Deck. I feel like that's definitely. I almost want to put it above the Switch, but it's really expensive right now. Yeah, I'll put it above Switch though. Steam Link. What is that?
I don't even know what the Steam Deck is, to be honest.
It's you know what Steam is?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
it just lets you
Steam but
place it in
handheld.
handheld. Okay, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So it's like the
You have
Switch,
to
but you
hook it
play
up to
Steam
so?
games on there. No, it's like handheld. I heard it's a lot of money.
Oh.
Stream Link. What is this? Is this just for Is this for phone? Yeah, this is for your phone, I think. Is it?
Yeah, this can go on like shit tier then because it's like
I don't care. I
it's
don't care.
useless.
All right,
Yeah.
this is our final list. It's too large. Hold on. That's what she said. That's what she didn't say.
Now
All
watch
right.
now.
There's our final list.
Share
it's-
on
Share
Twitter.
on Facebook. Share on
Wait, what? So
MySpace.
what won between PlayStation and Xbox? I feel like
PlayStation.
Xbox won.
Nope. I feel like it's PlayStation 1. PS5, honestly, But honestly, just for the PS2 and PS3 and PS1, I don't care what you say, even if we put Xbox 360.
Well, PlayStation has a whole extra console. That's kind of unfair.
Even if we put Xbox 360 above the PS1, I still feel like the PS1 is just. I shouldn't count nostalgia into this, but there's so many cool games on the PS1. I just like. I don't know, I have so much nostalgia for that console. And also, the PS2 and the PS3 are just amazing consoles, anyways, so. Honestly, I just feel like those are better. Also, the PS4 is really good too, obviously. It's better than Xbox One, in my opinion. I've never had a PS4, but it just has better games, honestly. Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right.
Here, we could put this a bit higher. That was a little unfair. But all right, cool. We're done.